Three reasons why people tend to commit suicide. And these are signs to look out for because suicide is at an all-time high. And people are dealing with things that they just don't show the world. So be kind. You never know, you could be saving a life. Number one, unbearable emotional pain. So there are some people who go in secret feeling sadness, resentment, guilt, hopelessness, and they feel like the world is weighing in on them and they just feel isolated. They feel like they don't feel understood. They don't feel like no one can speak to them or connect with them. And they have no control over their life. And when you don't have no control over your life, you feel like the only way to regain control is taking your own life because you're giving yourself the power to end it, which is sad because even though you're ending it, a pain is beginning for someone else and you're just perpetuating the cycle of this unfortunate, which is sad because I've experienced and I've spoke to people, mentored people who've felt this feeling of wanting to commit suicide. And I just want to let you know that there are people who resonate with you. There are people who care about you. I've had like six of my closest friends pass away and I just felt too much pain. I just felt like there's no point carrying on. What's the meaning of life? Why were they taken away from me? And life, although it may seem unfair sometimes, but life is just life. Life isn't fair or unfair. It just is what it is. And there are people out there to help you deal with what you're feeling because there are a lot of people feeling the same way. But these are just signs of why people tend to commit suicide. And this is why it's just important to be kind. At this point in time in the world, we are more connected than ever before. But we are also more disconnected than ever before. And this is why I am just very wary of what I consume because negativity is just easier to spread. It gets more attention. And it just makes us feel like we just, like, no one cares. The world doesn't care, but we do care. And if you're feeling these thoughts, we care. We want you here. We want to connect with you. We need to build this happy community, this community of just love and kindness and forgiveness and opportunities because there is someone that cares about you. I can promise that because I care about you. I've been in the dark place. I've been with people in the dark place and we've helped each other overcome this. And we want nothing but the best for you. Number two, sense of unworthiness and just consistent failure. And I just want to let you to know that it's okay to fail. Failing 100 times just means you need to get up 101 times. And it could be that 101th time in which that you will succeed. And people feel unworthy of other people's love and they just feel like a burden to other people. And no, that's not the case. We are all connected. We do care. And this is just another sign to look out for because when people just fail and they feel like they are a burden to someone else, they just feel disconnected and they just feel like, what's the point? So if you know someone who didn't achieve what they went out to achieve, just let them know that it's just a stepping stone. What did you learn from this failure? And the things that you learned and that you can now bring onto your next challenge. That's what life is. Life is a marathon. It's not a quick race. It's not 100 meter and then you win. It's a really long journey and just appreciate the journey. And if you feel unworthy, just place your hand on your heart and feel that heartbeat. And that's the universe telling you that it loves you. Number three, mental illness and trauma. Conditions like bipolar, depression, PTSDs, things that are caused by things that happen in your life, whether you had a loss or just experienced a dramatic event. These can rewire your brain in a certain way where you feel like there's no alternative to life and you just believe that committing suicide is the only option that you have. And I just want to let you know there are other options. There are like minded individuals. There are communities in which embrace, accept, and help you grow out of this, because I know it's possible, because having gone through traumatic events myself and having mentored people to who's gone through traumatic events, they've came out of this with flying colors. There was one kid that I was speaking to who was literally on the brink of committing suicide. And I know we all don't have this opportunity, but we went to a spa, we went to the gym, we enjoyed, we talked, we came up with a small step by step plan. And I know he really liked this girl and he was just too scared because he just felt like he had too much problems. And I just said, just we spoke and I was like, yo, just ask her out. You have what have you got to lose? What's the worst? Think about what's the worst that can happen? Oh, she rejects you. Okay. And life still goes on. Life continues. The more no's you get, the more yeses you get. It's the law of average. And he did ask out that girl. She did say yes. I haven't spoken to him in a while. I don't know what his current relationship state is, but that just uplifted his spirit. And whether it does go bad, it's just life. You just learn from it and bring that forward. And then you just grow and grow, because we all go through stuff. There's no such thing as a happy life. It's impossible, because how can we always be happy? We won't even understand the meaning of happiness if we don't go through something that's sad. Because every time that something sad happens to me, I learn, I grow, I accept, and when something does happen to me, I appreciate it that more, because I know that life is unpredictable and things can turn around in an instant. So I appreciate gratitude. I really appreciate the small things in life, and I think you should too, because otherwise you wouldn't be here. You are a miracle in itself. So I just hope you understand this. I hope you know this. I can hope you accept this into your heart of heart, that you are loved, you are cared for, and there's people out there that really appreciate and are really happy that you are here, just like I am. I'm very proud of you. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.